My name is Carly Peterson, and I am a senior, and I'm the West Forsyth DECA president.
My name is Cameron Brayboy. I am a senior at West Forsyth High School, and I am the vice president of Studio West.
My name is James McCallum. I am a senior here at West. I played football for 4 years, and this is also my second year playing lacrosse. I've been a two-time captain for football and a one-time captain for lacrosse.
My name is Jackie Pinar, and I'm in 12th grade. I'm very involved in West clubs. I'm Jenny Pinar, and I'm in 12th grade, also part of clubs.
To be a part of a CTAE pathway means just finding your interest and finding what gets you excited about high school. So I know for me, obviously I completed the marketing pathway and I'm the president of West Forsyth DECA, and that's made me be able to find my place in high school and how I want to leave my mark here on the school.
Fine arts means to me that I can express myself in any way, shape, or form. This program has been so monumental and has honestly just changed my life for the better.
West Athletics, it means a lot to me, because I've been involved with it for so many years, and I've really built a family around the sports. It's been a great experience that I'll have those memories for forever.
West clubs mean a lot of things. I think the best thing it's helped is build community. I think that's where I found a lot of friends. Being able to expand social circles and meet a lot of different types of people.
Friday nights, being out here on the football field under the lights every Friday night was definitely a special experience. Being surrounded by all my friends and family in the stands, and just hearing the band and the cheerleaders and everything going on at once. It was just a great experience, and I wish I could just keep going every Friday night.
I think high school is different than what I thought it'd be because there's so many people that you can really have your own circle of friends.
I was able to connect with more people that had the same interests as me or had the same passions.
Mentally, I think I've grown a lot of knowledge, responsibility, respect.
I wouldn't have made it without my boyfriend, so he's been there to help me a lot, and just all my friends because they've really been walking with me for the past 4 years.
These memories will last a lifetime, even though our time here is coming to an end.
I'm glad that I made the friends that I have because they genuinely care about me.
The people here in general, it's just a lot different experience than I think you'll get at other schools, and I think that's what makes West so special.
My favorite memory from the last 4 years is the first time I stepped into the chorus room. As soon as I walk in the chorus room, everyone's screaming my name. They're like, Cameron, 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 we're so excited for you to be in here. We can't wait for this year. This class is gonna be so fun with you. In that moment, I knew that this is where I wanted to be and this is what I wanted to do.
My favorite memory has been Unity Night. It's a night full of celebration of all the cultures around the world. I'm very glad we were able to do it in our sophomore year, and then junior year, and now senior year.
I've also had some great success here at West. Being a West athlete has definitely been one of the best experiences I'll ever have in my life.
And I've been able to help people and, make connections.
Everybody is going to have their success in different areas, but I just wanted to wish everybody the best of luck.
Well, we made it. It's been a long journey to get here, but here we are today, and I'm really excited about our future and to see where we all end up. The life lessons and the memories and the friendships that I've made here are things that I know I'm going to take in throughout the rest of my life.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as West Voices sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
All right, you guys can have a seat. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2025. As the principal of West Forsyth High School, it is my distinct honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to all the parents, families, friends, graduates, and distinguished guests in attendance this evening. At this time, I would like to introduce those on stage who are here to share in your graduates' achievements. Honored guests, please rise as I introduce you. Our Forsyth County Board of Education members, Mr. Wesley McCall, Board Vice Chairman. Mr. Chris Grimes. Ms. Tricia Hoyes. And our representative and fellow Wolverine, Mr. Dorian Usherwood. Also seated on stage representing the school system is Dr. Mitch Young, our superintendent. And Mr. Derek Hershey, Associate Superintendent of Human Resources. These dedicated leaders have an unwavering commitment to the students of Forsyth County, and their ongoing support of West Forsyth High School is much appreciated. We have several more important individuals that I would like to introduce to you at this time. Seated with his fellow graduates is our 2024-25 star student, Satvik Sai Ramaneni, who received the highest SAT score in a single sitting this year at West Forsyth High School with a score of 1560. Satvik will be attending Georgia Tech this fall. Satvik, please stand and be recognized at this time. I'd also like to recognize our 2024-25 star teacher, Miss Lisa Brock. Miss Brock was selected by Satvik to be our star teacher. Miss Brock has been a teacher at West since 2010 and has been selected a star teacher 4 times. This is a well-deserved honor for Miss Brock. Congratulations. The 2024-25 West Forsyth High School Teacher of the Year, Mr. Kevin Turco. Mr. Turco is a skills-based autism teacher here at West. Anyone who knows Mr. Turco can tell he has a remarkable ability to recognize the strengths and potential in every student, regardless of the challenges they face. His commitment and heartfelt dedication to his students is truly inspiring and leaves a lasting impact. We're so proud to celebrate him as our Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Mr. Turco. I would also like to recognize our senior class sponsors. Even though one of them could not be here because she's at home on maternity leave, I would love to thank Ms. Donna Duncan and Ms. Kelly Morawski. Together, they have done an amazing job this year organizing the senior calendar, leading up to this evening ceremony, and working on all the many details that go into planning an event of this magnitude. And also, it's incredible work getting 574 seniors to do what we need them to do. So, thank you. Thank you to our West Forsyth High School administrative team for leading our school in such a positive manner. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Dr. Becky Britton, Miss Angie Loftus, Miss Beth Mewborn, Mr. Michael Parker, Mr. Anthony Tarantino, Miss Melina Maldonado, and Mr. Kyle Hill. We would also like to extend a sincere thank you to our counseling team at West. They work hard every day to support our students both academically and personally. Please stand and be recognized when your name is called. Our lead counselor, Mr. Donovan Hollis. Miss Lisa Golden. Miss Sean Gooding. Miss Jennifer Rotunda. Miss Sharon Riles. And Miss Caroline Smith. And finally, we would like to specifically recognize and thank the faculty and staff of West Forsyth High School. They have done a tremendous job of working with your graduates over the past 4 years. Let's all take a moment to thank them. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Miss Sarah Henderson and Mr. Kyle Hill for the icon address.
Throughout the school year, we as a staff recognize students for their outstanding example of character and commitment to our West community. We recognize them as our West Forsyth icons.
Being icons means they are involved, show compassion, take ownership, and are noble. However, they are much more than those simple words.
Being involved means being active both inside and outside of the building in academics, arts, athletics, or clubs. The sense of community this involvement builds amongst students and staff is what makes West feel like home.
The C in icon stands for compassion. Whether labeled as an icon or not, our students show compassion in so many ways. The kindness we see daily is another element that sets West apart. These students work to be inclusive and ensure everyone has a seat at the table.
Taking ownership might be the most difficult aspect of being an icon. Most of our students have ownership over something, a phone, a car, a Stanley Cup, but taking ownership is much different. Taking ownership means taking responsibility for decisions and actions, even when it's difficult. This can be difficult for adults, which makes it even more impressive when our students are able to stand up and own their choices.
Finally, to be noble means having the highest level of accountability and character. To be noble means to choose to do the right thing, to go above and beyond and contribute to the success and happiness of others.
As seniors, these students are representative of 4 years of commitment to West and the surrounding community. They are a great example to our underclassmen of what it means to be a true icon at West. At the end of each year, we compile the names of all the nominees and staff vote for the top icon representatives in each grade level. These students were awarded this accolade in their 9th grade year, 10th grade year, 11th grade year, and 12th grade year, respectively.
Our hope for you is to continue to carry these traits out in the real world. Remember, the world is bigger and more complex than you know, and being true to yourself is a compass that will help you navigate your steps. Work to find who you are and your place in the world, then do the most good you can there.
We would like to recognize the students who have been chosen as icons over the last 4 years. When we announce your name, please stand. Kira Correa. Madison Heine. Tess Krogman. Madison Malcolm.
James McCollar. Ella Shaddix. Montario Woodson Jr., and Cassandra Yon. Please join us in commending these students. Now, please welcome to the podium the 2025 Star Teacher, Mrs. Lisa Brock.
It is my honor and privilege to welcome to the stage the 2025 West Forsyth High School Salutatorian, Narain Carthagena Sangram Balamorigan, and the 2025 West Forsyth High School Valedictorian, Ara Ostwal. Our salutatorian, Narain, earned an overall grade point average of 4.68571 and plans to attend Georgia Tech in the fall to study computer science. Our valedictorian, Ara, earned an overall grade point average of 4.72973 and also plans to attend Georgia Tech in the fall to study neuroscience. Congratulations to both Narain and Ara for their accomplishments. Narain, the podium is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Brock, for those kind words. I really appreciate that. Before I begin, I'd like to share a phrase that meant a great deal to me. Something my grandfather often said, and something that continues to guide me today. He passed away a few months ago, but his words still live in my heart. He'd say, Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam. It's a phrase that means mother, father, teacher, God, and it reflects the order in which we offer our deepest respect. First, Mata, our mothers, the ones who brought us into this world and somehow managed to carry us and all our emotional baggage. Next, Pita, our fathers, our steady guides, our protectors, and the people who had our backs, even after those interesting driving lessons that occurred. Then comes Guru, our teachers. They said this won't be on the test, and they were actually right. It wasn't on the test. You keep us humble. And finally, Devam, which is God, our connection to the divine, the silent strength behind us and the source of our self-awareness, and the one we often consulted to during hard times. This phrase shaped the way I see the world. It only feels right to begin this speech by honoring the people who helped shape us. So shout out to all the mothers, fathers, teachers, family members, friends, and all the others who made impacts in our lives. Personally, my journey through high school wasn't a straight line. All of us have learned so many things in school that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. Important life lessons, unforgettable memories, and of course that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. In freshman year, I used to get nervous during roll call. I remember when I had a substitute teacher one time in someone's class. He said no one has a more unique name than he does. But then he went through the roll call and saw my name. He made me write my name, in front of the class, in front of the board, and everyone saw it. And I was very nervous and embarrassed. Roll call was always a suspense thriller. You never knew if someone's going to attempt it, if the teacher was going to attempt it, or skip it like a YouTube ad. But over time, I realized something very important. The very things that make us different are often the things that make us powerful. I stopped seeing my name as an obstacle and started seeing it for what it truly is, a story and a legacy. A reminder of where I come from and of the people who came before me. So embrace your identity. Remember, the world needs your unique voice, your unique perspective, and your unique story. Don't be afraid to share this with the world. Don't be afraid to be different. Because it's the people who are unafraid to be themselves that change the world for the better. And that brings us to the next chapter of life after high school. Now, many of us have been told there's a strict career path or a strict college degree that we need to follow. But here's the thing, it's never been about the college or the degree, it never has been. It's about the journey, the skills we develop, the people we meet, and the challenges we face along the way. Life after high school is a long journey, kind of like the widening of the Kenton Highway. Nobody knows how long it'll take, but eventually we'll get there. College might be the right path for some, but for others, success could be found in different forms, whether that's diving into a trade, starting a business, exploring a new hobby, or even taking a gap year to discover what truly fuels your passion, or even becoming an inventor and being extremely creative. The point is, there's no one-size-fits-all blueprint. What matters with us is the mindset that we carry with us, the willingness to learn, adapt, and push ourselves beyond our comfort zones. It's not about where you go, it's about how you go. College, life, whatever's next, is going to challenge us, no matter what. There will be moments of doubt, confusion, and comparison, and sometimes we'll feel like we're off track, but that's part of the journey. As you move through life, I hope you chase goals that are meaningful to you, not just the ones that other people expect from you. I hope you sleep enough so you can chase those dreams. I hope you take risks even when fear tries to hold you back. And I hope you ask deep and meaningful questions and truly listen to the answers, because that's where the real growth begins. Plato once said that wise people speak because they have something to say, and fools speak because they have to say something. We've been given 2 ears and 1 mouth, so let's use them wisely. Talk less, listen more. I hope you build sweet lives that aren't just impressive, but deeply fulfilling, like a cookie from Crumble with 70 grams of sugar. Choose your friends wisely, because the best way to understand someone's character is by seeing who they choose to surround themselves with. And remember, if you're ever venturing into something risky, like trading meme coins, always use a stop loss. If that doesn't make sense to you, don't worry, just don't put all your savings into Dogecoin. But above all, have a purpose. If you're committed to nothing, you'll be distracted by everything. And in the end, I hope you never forget who you are and where you come from, because your story, your identity is the most powerful thing you'll carry with you as you step forward into whatever comes next in this life. We are a class that faced change, unpredictability, and pressure, and we still found ways to laugh, to love, to lead, and yes, submit assignments 6-7 minutes before the deadline. If procrastination were an Olympic sport, we'd have gold medals, but no time to pick them up. But here's the truth. This isn't the end. It's just the beginning. As we step into the next chapter, new cities, new spaces, and maybe a few questionable roommates, let's carry that resilience with us. And maybe for the sake of our sanity, carry a phone charger as well. Class of 2025, this isn't the final destination. This is the point where the map disappears like John Cena, and it's up to us to start drawing our own. So grab that pen and remember, be your own author. Write that story that's truly yours. Go Wolverines! Please welcome to the podium, Valedictorian, R.O. Oswald.
Thank you. Good evening. I'd like to start off by saying that I feel tremendous honor and pride here to be part of such a monumental occasion. Esteemed faculty, joyful friends, proud families, honored guests, and of course, the class of 2025. Today, we close the book of high school, not with a sigh of relief, but the satisfaction of a job well done. Today, we are pencils, those classic number 2s, battle-scarred from years of sharpening. And like pencils, we've been sharpened by challenges, whittled down by deadlines, and yes, sometimes snapped clean in half under pressure by the occasional existential crisis, thinking, when am I ever going to use this? But even then, we dived back into the pencil sharpener and came out even sharper. Every page we filled is proof we showed up, we learned, even when it wasn't easy. So to our parents, families, faculty, alumni, and distinguished guests, I ask you to take a look around. Thank you for being here. You are our erasers, our trusty sidekicks, always there to buff out our typos and smudges, no questions asked. Teachers and faculty, you've been the precision erasers, helping us clean up the fine details. You didn't just fix our mistakes, you taught us to revise and refine until we got it right. We appreciate the countless hours and countless patience, and not laughing too hard if we ever mixed up there, and they are. If any of y'all still do this, I would recommend some last-minute YouTube learning ASAP. To our friends and alumni, you're the erasers, shaped like tacos or sparkly unicorns, proof that life's better when you lean out of the ordinary. From lunchtimes to hyping each other up during presentations, there are countless stories that I could tell, and quite a few that I probably couldn't tell. But here's to the bonds that'll outlast the bell schedule. And to our parents and families, you're the industrial-grade erasers, the kind that can handle a full-page scribble or have handled a full-wall scribble. Mom, you were the one who pushed me when I needed it most and sat with me whenever I needed it. You saw my potential before I ever did and never let me settle for anything less than my best. And to my dad, you always had something new to show me, an idea, a project, an article. You sparked curiosity and opened doors I didn't know existed. Together, you've been the perfect blend of drive and discovery, so thank you for reminding me that I was never limited in what I could try, learn, or become. And a thank you to my sister, Adya, for her constant enthusiasm and care. I wish you luck in high school very soon, and you have all the potential to be on stages 1,000 times bigger than this one. To my grandparents back in India, your sacrifices and care are the foundation I stand on. My grandmother wanted to be here pretty badly, more than anything, but unfortunately due to her recent health, she couldn't make the trip, and neither could my mom. But I do remember one night years ago when I was younger and terrified of a spider in my room. And my grandmother asked me, how can you dream of caring for lives in your future if you're too scared to even be near one? And I didn't understand it then, but now I do, because compassion and understanding begins when choosing to give every life a chance to show its qualities, because life itself is a cascade of choices. There's no room for unnecessary fear. And in high school, that first choice, being willing to give something or someone a chance, often made all the difference. Because after a year of COVID isolation, high school wasn't a textbook, it was a sandbox, our first shot at choosing how to build our own worlds. For me, that meant diving into visual arts, joining clubs like FBLA, TSA, honor societies, and things like cross country. So coming into freshman year, I was that curious, confused kid, practically looking like a Roomba, bumping, turning, and hoping I was going the right way. But then came Wolverine Day, where I met Mr. Fink at the FBLA booth, one of my upcoming teachers, and he cracked a joke I can't even remember, talked to me and my dad about the program, but what stuck was that first feeling of a sense of direction. It started from me taking the chance on that conversation, and of course his enthusiasm. So from there, it was game on. There were things to do and places to be, eye-opening events, football games, late-night fun at conferences, and yes, snagging a few awards and trophies along the way. But these moments that we all had weren't just wins. They were plot twists that shaped who I am, and we all had our share of those changing and thrilling experiences. As Dr. Seuss put it, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory, and we understand now more than ever. It wasn't just about trophies or grades. It was about growing, learning, and connecting, things we all did in our own ways. And more than that, it was about the legacy that we left behind. And then, of course, there was the school part of high school, like the time I stayed up late finishing one of my US history reviews before a test, only to realize there was a calculus quiz too, so there I was learning limits at 4 a.m., with my brain telling me my only limit was my will to stay awake. Spoiler, that quiz was a modern art piece filled with doodles and no math. But we learned. We went from panicking over one test to juggling 3 on a random Tuesday. But as my dad's favorite saying goes, Hakuna Matata. No wonder, no worries. High school taught me that freaking out does not make the climb easier. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at the chaos, crank up the Spotify playlist with the questionable name, and keep moving. For years, high school felt like a big Scantron sheet, bubbling in answers and hoping to get it right. But real life is an open-ended question with no answer key and no word limit. So take the scenic route, be wrong, ask questions, branch out, and take those side quests. Scribble outside the margins, because that's where the best stories happen. Of course, not every eraser we started with is still sitting at our desk. Some friends have drifted away, some paths have diverged. But even the erasers that rolled off the table, their purpose wasn't lost. They were there when we needed them. And it just shows that life is built on change. So as we continue, whether it's college, work, or the military, embrace the shift. Because it's not goodbye, it's catch you in the group chat. And while we have our friends, the future is all new people. Bill Nye said it best when he said, everyone you'll ever meet knows something you don't. Whether that's your future professor, your coworker, the random barista who remembers your order, they've all got a lesson to share. So stay curious, keep your ears open, even when you think you've got the whole plot figured out. And now, here we are, at the end of one notebook, ready to crack open the next. Because a pencil story doesn't end when the test is over. It keeps writing. So no matter where you end up, whether it's keeping bees, chopping trees, or traveling the 7 seas, we will never forget where we got our high school degrees, the home of the Wolverines. To my fellow pencils in front of me, class of 2025, I wish you a well-earned congratulations. The best is yet to be written. Thank you. At this time, we invite everyone to enjoy The Road Home, being performed by the West Voices.
that I left, that I lost so long ago. All these years I have wandered, oh, when will I know? There's a way, there's a road that will lead me home. After wind, after rain, when the dark is done, as I wake from a dream in the gold of day, through the air there's a calling from far away. There's a voice I can hear that will lead me home. Rise up, follow me, come away is the call. With the love in your heart as the only song, there is no such beauty as where you belong. Rise up, follow me, I will lead you home.
Good evening once again. I am truly humbled and honored to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate the remarkable journey and accomplishments of West Forsyth High School's class of 2025. The class of 2025 is the 17th graduating class in the history of West Forsyth High School. And as with those that came before you, you've each brought your own light, your own energy, and your own story into these hallways. But what makes this class stand out is how you've done it, with heart, with perseverance, and with a genuine sense of purpose. When you arrived as freshmen in the fall of 2021, the world was still trying to catch its breath. We were emerging from uncertain times, learning how to reconnect, how to rebuild normalcy. And you, still finding your way in a new building, learning new names, adjusting to new expectations, you did more than just adjust. You engaged and you connected. You took those first tentative steps into high school with curiosity and courage, and over time, you made this place your own. Over 4 years, you've contributed to the rhythm and the soul of West Forsyth High School. You've left your mark in classrooms and competitions, on athletic fields and performance stages, in service to others, and in the relationships you've built along the way. Simply put, you've made this school better. During my time as principal at West, I've often spoken about legacy, the kind that isn't measured in trophies or transcripts alone. I've challenged you to think about the kind of impact you wanted to have, the impact you have on the world, the imprint left on the hearts and minds of others that you encounter. When thinking of legacy, I often refer to this quote: "Legacy is not what's left tomorrow when you're gone. It's what you give, create, impact, and contribute today while you're here that then happens to live on." In class of 2025, you've lived up to that challenge. You've built a legacy of compassion, resilience, ambition, and excellence. Here are just some of the things you've accomplished during your time here at West. Within our music programs, all 3 concert bands and orchestra received superiors at large group performance evaluation. The Wind Ensemble performed at District 12 Georgia Music Educator Association's LGPE, receiving straight superior ratings. The indoor drumline and varsity winter guard improved their placements from last year after an extremely competitive season. Over 15 students participated in UGA JanFest and over 20 in the GMEA District Honor Band. Senior Gavin Joyner represented West at GMEA All-State, and the marching band performed in the finals round at both participating Georgia Marching Band collective shows as well as a class sweep at the Collins Hill Invitational. In visual arts, 13 seniors completed the AP Studio Art exams this year. 18 senior artists were featured in the Cumming Arts Center High School Art Exhibition, with 3 of our seniors receiving awards. 4 seniors competed in the All-State Art Symposium and Exhibition, with 1 student being chosen to participate. 3 students were featured in the Georgia Ceramics Symposium and Exhibition. Our career and technical education programs continue to grow and have success. In FBLA, our membership continues to increase with over 200 members currently, which is a school record. The West Forsyth FBLA is now the 9th largest chapter in the state. They were named Superior Chapter of the Year for the first time in school history. They were also named a National Gold Champion Chapter. And this senior class produced state champions, national qualifiers, and national champions, and honestly, it's too many to name. DECA is the 2nd largest chapter for overall membership in Georgia, with the largest student membership in the state of Georgia. We're also the 3rd largest chapter in the world out of 1,300 chapters. 188 students competed at the State Career Development Conference, with 79 of those qualifying for the International Career Development Conference. 4 of those students placed top 20 in the world. Both West Express and West Inc., our school-based enterprise run solely by our DECA students, received the highest level SBE certification at gold level. The West Film program had its most successful competitive year to date. They placed 2nd in the nation for the STN 60-second microfilm contest. Skills USA earned 1 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze medals, setting a new school record for film students. At the Forsyth County Film Festival, 6 finished in 1st place, 3 in 2nd, and 2 in 3rd in multiple categories. Additional honors were Best Cinematography, Best Sound Design, and the prestigious Best Picture Award. Additionally, our work-based learning students in our film program produced a variety of films for local businesses, student organizations, and the graduation film that was shown earlier today. In HOSA, this year's seniors are the first graduates in the healthcare pathway here at West. This group had an 83% pass rate on the Certified Clinical Medical Assistant exam, which means 31 seniors are graduating from West as Certified Clinical Medical Assistants. And our very own Caitlin Upchurch was recognized as the Forsyth County School CTAE Student of the Year. During their 4 years in TSA, these seniors have placed in the top 10 for the state in 18 events, with the top 10 finish in nationals and heading to nationals again this summer. VEX Robotics triple qualified for VEX state competition and competed in VEX World, which is the largest robotics competition in the world. First Robotics won the Rising All-Star Award and competed in First Robotics district competition. Senior class was integral in growing our TSA chapter, and membership was up by over 48% this year. Our National Technical Honor Society was awarded an NTHS Foundational Chapter Award, which is awarded to NTHS chapters that have established a baseline of excellence by engaging students and elevating CTAE programs in their schools and communities. We are the only NTHS chapter in the entire state of Georgia to earn this distinction this year. Studio West earned straight superiors in performance and sight reading at Chorus Large Group Performance Evaluation. Taylor Pilch was recognized as a District Honor Choir member. We won Region Literary second runner-up, and we also won 2 Schulers at the Georgia High School Musical Theater Awards for Best Costumes and the Showstopper Award for their rendition of I'm a Believer in Shrek the Musical. In athletics, during your 4 years here at West, this senior class has been a part of the following: 17 region titles, 6 team state championships, including the 2025 Esports Rocket League Championship victory over Milton High School and the 2025 Girls Lacrosse State Championship victory over Walton High School this past Friday evening. This group has had 5 team state runner-ups, 9 individual state champions, 16 team state top 10 finishes, 20 athletes earned All-American status, 45 athletes signed to play collegiate sports, which is the most for a senior class in West history. And over a 4-year span, this senior class is the winningest class in school history. Yes, give them a round of applause for that. In academics, this group of seniors is 574 strong. They took 832 AP exams this year alone and 2,159 AP exams throughout their 4 years. Of those AP exams taken, 79% of the students earned a score of 3, 4, or 5. The class of 2025 includes 214 students who attained the distinction of Advanced Placement Scholars by the end of their junior year. the most in school history for a single cohort of students. This senior class has 436 students who earned eligibility for the Hope Scholarship. And for those of you who aren't math people, like myself, that equates to 75.9% of the senior class sitting out there right now earned Hope or Zell Miller scholarships. At each graduation ceremony, we also recognize those students who have achieved a 3.5 or higher grade point average over their 4 years as high school students. This year, we have 357 honors graduates. Honors graduates, please stand and be recognized. There you go. We also recognize those who have achieved a 4.0 or higher grade point average. This year, we have 177 senior scholars that earned high honors. High honors graduates, again, those of you that have a 4.0 or higher, stand and be recognized. This senior class has, as of this morning, netted almost $6.75 million in scholarship money, and that does not count Hope or Zell scholarships. All of that and more has created a ripple effect that will be felt at West for years to come. Class of 2025, you aren't just memorable for what you've done. You're also memorable for how you've done it, with humility, with integrity, with resilience, and with the kind of optimism the world needs now more than ever. As we celebrate you today, it's natural to look back, and I hope you do, often. I hope you remember the friendships formed in the middle of group projects, pregame warm-ups, or walking from one class to another. I hope you remember the butterflies you felt before stepping onto a stage or stepping onto a field or stepping into a classroom before a final exam. I hope you remember the feeling of belonging when someone held the door for you, saved you a seat, or made you laugh on a day you were having difficulty. Because while accomplishments are worth celebrating, it's the moments that really matter, the ordinary ones that become extraordinary because of who you shared them with. But today is also about looking forward, because the world doesn't stop here. If anything, it opens up in ways you might not even be able to imagine yet. You're about to step into a world that will challenge you personally, professionally, and emotionally. There will be moments of deep uncertainty, of difficult choices, of paths that don't always make sense. But I want you to remember this. You've already faced hard things. You've already grown through change. You've already adapted, adjusted, and risen to the moment more than once. You all have what it takes. And so as you prepare to write your next chapter, let me offer you a few reminders, things I hope you'll carry with you even after the tassels are removed and the celebrations fade. First, define what success means for you. The world will try to sell you a version of success that's all about numbers, how many dollars you earn, how many followers you gain, or how many titles you hold. But that's not real success, at least not by itself. Real success is quieter. It's waking up and being proud of who you are and how you treat people. It's building a life that reflects what matters most to you, even if it doesn't fit within a checklist. Maybe that means doing work that brings you joy or helping someone in need without expecting anything in return. Maybe it's showing up for your family, your community, or yourself when it counts. Success is personal and it should feel right to you. So don't chase someone else's version of success. Create your own and let it reflect what matters most to you. Second, be willing to evolve. The version of yourself that's sitting here today, dressed in a cap and gown, looking toward the future, will not be the same person you are 5, 10, or 20 years from now. And that's not just okay, that's necessary. Growth is not a straight line. Life will test you, surprise you, push you beyond your comfort zone, and sometimes change the way you see things. Let it. Let your experiences shape you. Let your mistakes teach you, your detours refine you, and your successes humble you. You'll discover new strengths and interests along the way. The dreams you hold today may shift. The people you rely on may change, but your core, your values, your compassion, your curiosity will keep you centered. Never stop asking yourself, who am I becoming? And never stop having the courage to find the answer. Third, lead with empathy. It's easy to be kind when things are going well. It's harder to stay patient, to listen with an open mind, to try to understand someone you disagree with, especially when emotions run high. But empathy is one of the most powerful tools you'll ever have. In a world that often prioritizes winning arguments over building relationships, be the kind of person who sees beyond the surface. Ask questions. Listen more than you speak. And remember that everyone is fighting battles that you may never see or ever know about. And when in doubt, choose grace and choose connection. Because long after facts are forgotten or titles fade, people will remember how you made them feel. Choose to be a person who makes others feel seen, heard, and valued. That will always matter. Fourth, chase what excites you. There will be voices, some loud and some subtle, that try to steer your life. They'll nudge you towards what's practical, what's prestigious, and what's predictable. And while advice can be useful, never let it drown out your own instincts. If there's something that excites you, that keeps you up at night in a good way, pay attention to that. It might not make perfect sense on paper. It might not impress everyone in the room. But if it makes you feel inspired and fulfilled and whole, then that's a clue. Pursue what brings you joy, what challenges you, and what feels like purpose. Let that be your compass, because life is far too precious to spend it walking someone else's path. So walk your own and walk it boldly. Fifth, give yourself grace. You're gonna stumble. You're gonna have seasons of doubt, of failure, of questioning everything. You'll miss deadlines, you'll lose motivation, you'll say the wrong thing, you'll take the wrong job, or you'll simply feel stuck. That's not failure, that's life. And through it all, you need to remember that growth is messy and that healing takes time. And confidence doesn't come from getting it all right, it comes from getting back up again. Don't expect yourself to have all the answers. Ask for help when you need it and rest when you're tired. Laugh at your missteps, learn what you can, and then keep going. You are a work in progress, and that's a great place to be. And finally, stay grounded. As you go out and chase new goals, meet new people, and build a new life, don't forget the foundation beneath your feet. The friendships you made in those crowded hallways, the teachers who stayed after class with you, the coaches, the mentors, the family members, and neighbors who lifted you up when you doubted yourself. Those are the people and moments that shaped you, that saw potential in you before you fully saw it in yourself. They are a part of your story, and they deserve to go with you, not just in your memories, but in the choices you make and the way you treat others. So send the text, make the phone call, visit home, and say thank you. The world may pull you in many directions, but let your roots keep you steady. Class of 2025, you are stepping into a world filled with possibility. You are armed with knowledge, creativity, heart, and a sense of purpose. You've spent 4 years learning how to lead, how to care, and how to grow. Now it's time to take that out into the world and shape something meaningful with it. And remember this, no matter where you go, you will always be part of something bigger. You will always be part of this West Forsyth High School. This community, your community, will always be here to cheer you on, welcome you back, and remind you of just how far you've come. So go chase the life you want, take bold steps, ask big questions, and be good to others. And whatever you do, don't forget who you are. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I want to offer my deepest congratulations. Thank you for the joy you've brought to this school, for the memories you've created, and for the mark you've left. We are all so proud of you. We all believe in you. We all love you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Class of 2025, Gulo Gulo. Dr. Young, I invite you to meet me at the podium. West Forsyth High School, class of 2025, please stand. Dr. Young, it is with great pride and pleasure that I present to you the 2025 graduating class of West Forsyth High School. The students have met the academic requirements for graduation and are prepared to receive their diplomas.
Thank you, Dr. A. Parents, family and friends, faculty and staff, Forsyth County Board of Education, and most importantly, senior class. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia and through the Forsyth County Board of Education, I do hereby confer upon each of you the diploma for which you have qualified. Class of 2025, Gulo Gulo, it's official, you're graduates.
All right, class of 2025, you may be seated. Ara and Noreen, please lead your class to the stage.
Ara Ostwal.
Noreen Karthagian Sengaran Balamarugan.
Satvik Sai Ramaneni. Freya Anil Hegde. Montario Scott Woodson Jr. Madison Elizabeth Malcolm. Cassandra Rose Yan. James Lanier McCullough. Kira Lynn Correa. Ella Nicole Shaddix. Madison Renee Heine. Tess Carol-Ann Krogman. Lauren Avery Gross. Brennan Anderson. Cameron Keith Brayboy. Jamie Starr Carmichael. Hugh L. Cooley IV. Elena Grace Feldman. Mott Edna Frank. Aaron Matthew Joseph. Tyler Robert Collegier. Lillian Grace Mabes. Connor Grayson McNeil. Abdullah Abdumatal Oakley Abdumalikov. Cameron Dean Atkins. Krish Agarwal. Abdul Rafe Ahmed. Aliza Ahmed. Amir Adam Aitambarak. Daria Akatev. Leila Hoshneva Akbulat. Manahil Akhtar. Evelyn Grace Axelson. Vaisal Aksoy. M. Catherine Almond. Mohammed Hisham Aman. Isabel Marie Ames. Carter Gregory Amick. Akshita Anbarasan. Benjamin Matthew Anderson. Cadence Sarah Moore. Kate Ryan Moskowitz. Taylor Catherine Pilch. Ava Lily Rowland. Reese Ellen Warfel. Courtney Josephine Yan. Cade William Anderson. Akansha Anish Nair. Julissa Allison Aranda. Ana Maria Arango. Camilla Ardillo. Evan Garrett Armstrong. Jackson Thomas Arnett. Cheval Asal. Caitlin Gina Ashwandon. Isabel Nicole Ashburn. Dean Vincent Attaway. Sebastian Augustin. Micah Josiah Babb. Guadalupe Leticia Baez Benitez. Ava Sky Bagwell. Tanvi Manoj Baragunde. Thomas Clark Bain. Arav Bajaj. Jace William Baker. Catherine Grace Balcom. Zaid Fisal Balak. Juan Miguel Baltazar Andres. Gavin Joel Barber. Gwyneth Lynn Barbary. Sophia Marie Barney. Suhana Prashant Basawa. Presley Wren Batten. Abigail Olivia Batts. Gabriel Alexander Beck. Jocelyn Bedola. Madison Rebecca Belcher. Calvin Robertson Bennett. Tallulah Claire Benton. Isabel Josephine Bigby. Noah Sebastian Boaz. Jaden Marie Booth. Sydney Amanda Boyd. Courtney Grace Bradley. Jackson Thomas.
Addison Lucia Brown. Olivia Hallie Brown. Caden Thomas Brown. Caitlin Elizabeth Brown. Connor Joseph Brown. Noah Christopher Brown. John Edgar Brumby V. Sophia Bell Buchanan. Tate Wrigley Bolger. Brady Forbes Burke. Dennis Ilya Berlachenko. Andrew Nathaniel Burns. Zachary Thomas Burns. Reagan Lynn Burton. Blake Tyler Busa. Eddie Enrico Caballero. Taylor Mackenzie Campbell. Zachary Michael Kennedy. Archer Joseph Kane. Brody James Cannon. Miranda Shea Cantrell. Gavin Harrison Cardenas. Nolan Michael Carney. Paige Savannah Carroll. Cole Robert Cato. William Joseph Kavanaugh. Michaela Hunter Chiatano. Carter Joseph Stintani. Cade Walker Centracchio. Derek Ian Chamblin. Anthony Chang. Hayden Wolf Charpier. Tiffany Thu Chow. Owen Randall Childers. Georgia Burrell Childs. Wyatt Joseph Christian. Addison Joe Sissel. Benton Paul Clark. Hunter Joel Clark. Jennifer Madeline Clark. Brian Claudio Lopez. Madeline Bryce Cloward. Savannah Louise Cockrell. Ashlyn Markwell Cole. Matthew Mascarenas Collier. Catherine Elena Constantine. Emma Grace Cook. Paige Addison Cooper. Catherine Lahia Coppola. Kendall Marie Correa. Noah Costa. Jennifer Michelle Cotton. Noah Casey Coyne. Jackson Lewis Craven. Ava Marie Cruz. Kristen Nicole Cribb. Reagan Olivia Cruz. Cynthia Cruz Ruiz. Caroline Marie Cunningham. Sadie Bell Curtis. Rowan Alexa Dahl. Jonah Christopher Dameron. Ella K. Danley. Autumn Rose Darby. Michaela Ray Dawson. Anna Rose Davida. Emma Reese Deere. Dominic Albert Deese. Christopher Robert Delp. Riley Pham Dempsey. Antoine Giles Dennis. Daniel Cyrus Denton. Connor Patrick DeStefano. Grayson James Dickerhoff. Taryn Olivia Dickey. Gavin Michael Dion. Colin Thomas DiRaffaele. Carolyn Marie Diver. Ashlyn Grace Dixon. Gabrielle Emma Dodd. Bailey Ann Downs. Thomas Raymond Downs V. Andrew John Dree. Charles Sawyer Driggs. Kamal Duradola. Sanders Dyer. Hadley Eccles. Owen James Edmondson. Ashton George Edwards. Ada Rose Eichler. Jackson John Daniel Esselrode. Abdullah Imanoff.
Sasha Rihanna Emmons. Caitlin Rose Ernessy. Camden James Ernst. Jordan Claire Eubanks. Carson Thomas Fanthorpe. Audrey Claire Farbatko. Kevin Kennedy Farnan. Keegan Valentino Fasano. Emma Fedorenko. Sienna Isabel Ferrer. Caitlin Elizabeth Fields. Camila Figueroa. Michael Howard Fiorillo. Brian Christopher Dean Fisher. Lily Gray Flood. Dathan Andre Fontaine. Grace Elizabeth Fouts. Aiden James Fox. Brinley Marie Freeberger. Kellen Jacob Frey. Jaden Ty Frias. Wyatt McCall Fricks. Isaac Edward Frost. Christopher Fuentes Galvin. Maximus Ryan Furman. Favor Toluwanimi Fushamede. Damon Alicia Gator Jr. Judith Galvin Delgado. Ayomiko Nialua Mauma Gandanu. Ashley Jean Garbaz. Julissa Elizabeth Garza. Marshall Thomas Gibson. Luis Renato Gil Mateus. Avery Emerson Glaze. Callan Edison Glaze. Camila Valentina Goitia Balza. Mateo Conrad Gonzalez. Sophie Isabella Gonzalez. Grace McKenna Gore. Surya Gursetti. Hunter Scott Green. Nathan Cade Gregory. Riley Catherine Grizzard. Kara Helene Gross. Haley Marie Guarcino. Andrew Ronaldo Guerrero. Zanjit Singh Gulshan. Trey Landon Hahn. Sarah Rose Hamill. Allison Eva Hannigan. Axel Rose Harding. Zuri Hawkins. Chase Michael Hayden. Carter Maxwell Hayes. Samantha Marie Henson. Edgar Hernandez. Genesis Hernandez. Josephine Helen Hicks. Hayden Sky Hikes. Brianna Nicole Hintz. Jonah William Hitchcock. Brooke Elizabeth Hobbs. Kristen Nicole Hobbs. Brooklyn Lee Hoffman. Allie Brooke Holden. Ava Marie Holden. Madeline Lena Marie Holder. Daniel Curtis Holmes. Samuel J. Hosier III. Addie Mackenzie Howard. Robert Tucker Howard. Jaden Manya Housen. Grant Briss Hughes. Isabella Brooke Hughes. Mia Sage Hummel. Knox Hunter. Rodriguez Q. Hussey. Liam Scott Barkley Hilton. Landon Joseph Ingram. Patrick Allen Iasi. Lauren Elizabeth Jackson. Sarah Allen Jarvis. Jocelyn Jawad. Larson Allen Jensen. Manuel Jimenez. Timothy William Johnson. Cameron Blakely Jones.
Sean William Jones II. William Charles Jones Jr. Gavin Cole Joyner. Vanashri Shrikant Campbell. Mackenzie Lynn Cappy. Imalek Kasimova. Lauren Grace Keenan. Cole Patrick Keeling. Christian Arnaud Kendrick. Parker Benton Kenyon. Nafisa Kilalova. Sydney Claire Kilgore. Ethan Daniel Kim. Nicole Isabella Kim. Reagan Lee Kim. Bryson Kane Kimball. Sahil Prashant Karanji. Grayson Dean Kirkconnell. Ryan Matthew Knightley. Zach James Knightley. Zachary Allen Kanothi. Annalisa Rose Kerner. Aubrey Elizabeth Kolosinski. Hasni Kanakanchi. Emma Rose Corey. Druvika Reddy Katha. Nolan Chase Critchkow. Drew Alexander Kupka. Tyler June Kwan. Tyler David Lavin. Tegan Haley Law. Madeline Marie Leach. Brittany Ledesma. Isabella Jean Lettinen. Sarah Jean Leiser. Valentina Alexa Lemieux. Zachary Sean Limley. Christina Faye Lewis. Kaylee May Lingerfeld. Brietta Renee Lively. Sanjay Lakesh. Aiden Charles Lamonto. Alec Gabriel Lopez. Evan Noah Lopez Ramirez. Faith Peyton Lordy. Kai Love. Kaylee Leanne Lyman. Gabrielle Reese Macer. Sophia May McLaughlin. Connor Ryan McLean. Melanie Maldonado Garcia. Brendan Kennedy Maloney. Kushi Manchanda. Araceli Marcos Francisco. David Ronald Marinelli. Hunter Burgess Martin. Otonio Martinez. Elena Mackenzie Martin. Yair Martinez Rodriguez. Alexander David Massengill. Lucas Bueno Matesco. Anna Clara Matthias Tanis. Alex Jordan Matrali. Savannah Sunshine Matthews. Abram Dallas May. Abigail Marie McCallum. Corbin Jackson McCracken. Lucas Jordan McIntyre. Emma Kate McKenzie. Joseph Michael McKinley. Mackenzie Catherine McKnight. Sophia McNabb. Genesis Sari Mahia. Leah Caroline Malott. Yesenia Mendoza Miguel. Caleb Michael Merrick. Savannah Lee Meyer. Kayla Gail Miley. Dylan Janelle Alexander Miller. Hannah Rose Miller. Jack William Cole Miller. Anthony Jace Millwood. Noah Ian Mims. Mary Grace Mitchell. Hallie Elise Mizell. Dhruv Nassar Mahanti. Avanish Mohapatra. Sabhagwa Mahapatra.
Blake Douglas Moore. Thomas Owen Moore, Monroe.
Who's next? Are you Kara?
Kara Marie Moore. Liam David Moore. Megan Tinsley Moore. Alexander Sean Moran. Ryan Joshua Morgan. Landon Allen Morris. Preston Blake Morris. Shaylin Reese Murray. Sabrina Musaeva. Shreyans Reddy Muskie. Hannah Lee Myers. Emma Faith Nash. Daniela Rachel Nava. William Stone Neesham. Christian Scott Neal. Brooke Elizabeth Nider. Lauren Ellen Newton. Andrew Morgan Nahus Fankhauser. Aiden Connor Nichols. Oliver John Novis. Ethan Tonderai Niandoro. Adelaide Rose O'Melia. Scotty Scarlett O'Melia. Samuel Andrew Orr. Thomas Foster Orris. Tahira Tiranalua Owoluwo. Brianna May Padgett. Michael Richard Payne. Grant Michael Paula. Scarlett Hope Palmer. Abigail Haram Park. Zoe Ying Cat Park. Draven Carleek Parker. Kedar Ish Patel. Nathan Neil Patel. Aditya Kumar Paul. Charlie Thomas Payne. Vicente Paz Garcia. Emerson Grace Pirch. Sanjay Siddharth Pederetti. Tyler Brian Pepin. Hannah Elizabeth Perry. Savannah Faith Persons. Caroline Rose Peterson. Tatum Camille Petty. Patrick William Phillips. Genevieve Rohua Piner. Jacqueline Romay Piner. William Thomas Pate. Nicholas Kane Pitts. Stephen Travis Parker Platts. Taylor Martin Podmalik. Alexandra Georgia Powell. Allie Elizabeth Powell. Autumn Marie Powell. Mithran Prakash. Logan Scott Presley. Tyler Logan Price. Srikar Pupala Vera. Sanjana Puri. Hayden Samuel Piles. Ryan Andrew Raybeck. William Briggs Rains. Ryan Alejandra Ramirez. Riddy Anil Rout. Abigail Marie Raymond. Marley Dorothea Raymond. Avanish Kothakota Reddy. Ava Jameson Reeves. Casey Slade Regan. Victor Carl Reichart. Nicholas Daniel Reljak. Vanessa Yvonne Renteria. Leonardo Armando Reynosa. Abigail Nicole Ribble. Gabrielle Ribeiro Morris Mine. Peyton Lynn Richardson. Maggie Grace Ritter. Alanis Andrea Rivera Baez. Abigail Faith Roberts. Addison Lynn Roberts. Brody Michael Roberts. Magali Jocelyn Rodriguez Rufino. Bailey Renee Rowland. Caitlin Mary Rooney. Tyler Andrew Rourke. Brooke Tyler Rouse. Anaya Nevea Rowe.
Ethan West Rowley. Daniela Ruiz. Emily Peyton Rush. Sophia Suarez Salhabadi. Landon Wyatt Salter. Karen Sanchez. Michelle Sanchez. Pablo Sanchez Trueba. Rushi Reddy Sangam. Nicholas James Santini. Nathaniel Paul Chappelle. Alexandria Michelle Shimwig. Grady David Schneider. Meredith Claire Schwimmer. Victoria Brienne Scoggins. Sadie Jean Seibert. Sadesh Senthalakumar. Surya Kamal Senthalakumar Periyanayaki. Nicholas Cerna. Jack Monroe Sessions. Jake Michael Seymour. Arsalan D. Sheikh. Jacob Alexander Schechter. Abigail Marguerite Shields. Ethan James Sims. Aiden Kamal Singh. Sharia Sina. Alexander Caleb Skates. Alexandra Michelle Skelly. Ethan Lee Slocum. Joseph Rain Smart. Grayson Charles Smith. Caleb Theodore Smith. Madison Gabrielle Smith. Ronald James Smith III. Savannah Michelle Soderberg. Soraya Annabelle Solar. Nadia Adrina Sarhina. Denise Angelique Soto. Brandon Matthew Southern. Adelaide Elizabeth Sponas. Alexandria Caitlin Starkey. Rose Marie Stevens. Lacey Elizabeth Sturkenberg. Michael Hilton Stinson. Alexis Marlowe Stonebreaker. Ariana Straza. Tucker Joseph Strickland. Julieta Suarez. Luke Alexander Switzer. Sophia Rose Tabor. Anna Yvonne Tafudo. Nigel Jackson Taggart. Hyde Waylon Talbot. Avanish Shalish Tappy. Jason Imbogo Tewu. Talia Denise Taylor. Lauren May Diaz Tejano. Matthew Robert Thibodeau Jr. Brady Christopher Thompson. Seth Daniel Thornton. Siddhartha Thoda. Jacqueline Blaine Thurman. Walter Glenn Tinney. Daria Toguliva. Braden Rhett Trotter. Miley Catherine Troy. Sorry. Catherine Elizabeth Tuck. Delaney Rose Turnin. Molly Ann Turnin. Jack McGowan Tuttle. Caitlin Elizabeth Upchurch. J. Vincent Urina Quinones. Camilla Zoe Valenzuela Padina. Timothy Garrett Van Creeken. Nithin Venkatesh. Grant Allen von Fouriger. Walter Craig von Fouriger. Jake James Voss. Reagan Rose Voss. Morgan Yvonne Washington. Gracie Jean Watson. Holden James Winslow Wheeler. Holland Caprisa Wheeler. Mia Christine Whitlow. Nicole Whiteman. Liam Andrew Williams. Kaya Rose Willis. Zen Saraf Wilson. Bode Morris Windsor. Jackson Case Miller. Dylan Michael Vlodar. Andrew Benjamin Wood. Sydney Rachel Wood. Sarah Elizabeth Woodall. Christian Lee Woodard. Brett Hilton Woodley. Mackenzie Just Wariba. Conrad John Redberg IV. Dominique Navia Wright. Ryan James Yares. Bella K. Yantis. Joshua Christopher Yokel. Elaine Zhang. Jessica Lynn Zeckler.
All right, let's all stand together at this time as members of our West Voices leads us in the singing of our alma mater. The words are on your program, so everyone can sing along if you choose.
Well, I guess we're doing this now.
On the county's western border, reared against the sky,
Want to take a moment and ask us to give Mr. Chad Davenport and Miss Sarah Loftus a round of applause for getting through all of those names. I would also like to take a moment to recognize our graduates that are entering the military, and those of you in attendance today that are actively serving in the military or are a military veteran. If you are entering the military, active duty, or veteran, please stand at this time. Actually, you guys are all standing. So everyone sit real quick. There we go. All right, if you're entering the military, active duty, or a military veteran, please stand at this time. And last but certainly not least, I would like to recognize the faculty and staff who have worked tirelessly to support our students along the way. They've challenged you, inspired you, and encouraged you to be your best selves. And I know that I speak for all of us when I say that we are incredibly proud of everything the class of 2025 has accomplished. Faculty and staff of West Forsyth High School, please stand, and everyone, let's give them a round of applause. And I want to specifically recognize two staff members who have poured their hearts and soul for years into the lives of students all across the country and across the state. Mr. Dan Biskup and Miss Patricia Gilmartin are retiring at the end of this year, and they've served many, many years and impacted thousands and thousands and thousands of lives of young children all across the world. So thank you guys both, Mr. Biskup and Ms. Gilmartin, for your service to our students. Now, if you would indulge me for just a minute, I'd like to do something here and ask you to hold all applause until the end. If you are the mother of a graduate, please stand and remain standing. Hold all applause, Mr. Woodson. If you are the father of a graduate, please stand. If you are the sibling of a graduate, please stand. If you are a grandparent of a graduate, please stand. If you are the aunt, uncle, cousin, friend, or neighbor of a graduate, please stand. Graduates, I want you to take a look around this arena right now with all the people standing, because they are here in support of you and have supported you throughout the years. Graduates, it's now your turn to take a moment to thank them and honor them for their love and support. West Forsyth High School class of 2025, please stand. You may now move your tassels. All right, graduates, at this time, remove your tassel from your cap. All right, in my count, toss your cap in the air. 3, 2, 1. All right, make sure you find a cap. Doesn't matter which one. And thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate the class of 2025. That concludes our ceremony.